Okay, friends, we're here in Minsk at Dinamo Stadium. You may ask, why are we here at Dinamo Stadium? This was the site of the burial of the Jewish community and many tzaddikim, most notably the Seder Hadoros, Rabbi Yechiel Halperin, who lived from 1660 to 1746. Now, very interestingly, you know who else was here in Minsk? The Shagas Aryeh. And the question is, who's going to be the Rav in Minsk? The Seder Hadoros or the Shagas Aryeh? The Shagas Aryeh said if the Torah would ever be forgotten, I would restore it with my pilpul. But the Seder Hadoros said if the Torah would ever be forgotten, I would restore it with my stories. And the Seder Hadoros became the Rav here in Minsk. He wrote a classic sefer called Seder Hadoros. Seder Hadoros is such an important sefer. The Chida wrote footnotes on Seder Hadoros. So the Chida didn't make it here to Eastern Europe. However, the Chida did write Hagois on Rabbi Yehuda Halperin's Seder Hadoros. The Chida does criticize the Seder Hadoros regarding his quoting Sefer Shalshelas HaKabbalah, which the Chida says is not a reliable Sefer. Very interesting, there's a legend regarding the kever of the Seder Hadoros. Legend has it that it sunk in the ground, it became illegible. When the communists came, they destroyed the entire cemetery except for that one kever. There is such a legend, but then when the Nazis came, the entire area was destroyed. But the Seder Hadoros, the importance of it and that particular sefer lives on. It's part of the rich legacy of Jewish literature. It's a sefer that every Jew needs to be familiar with. It has a list of all the Gedolim that lived from the beginning of time until the year 1696. It was until 1696. It has a lot of information al pi Kabbalah about many of the Gedolim that lived, including their Gilgulim. So this was Rabbi Yechiel Halperin, the author of the Seder Hadoros, Rav here in Minsk. Besides the Seder Hadoros and the Shagas Aryeh, you had student of the Shagas Aryeh, Rabbi Fall Hamburger, was a Rav here in Minsk. You also had the Nachlas David, Rab David Teva. Nachlas David was a student of Reb Chaim Volozhiner. He wrote Nachas David on Shas, and Beis David, Drashos Beis David, which are classic drashos that follow in the rich Mesorah of the Vilna Gaon. So all these Gedolim grace this great city of Minsk. May their memory be a blessing for Klal Yisrael.